Good evening, Mr. Dirtbag.
Who the hell are you?
I am your PO. You were assigned to me by the court.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Since you did not report to me after sentencing like the judge ordered, I came to find you.
I was in fucking jail. How was I supposed to report to you?
You were released on Monday.
So?
Today is Friday.
I was busy.
What were you doing that was more important than seeing your PO?
I was working.
I did not know you had a job. What is it you do?
I sell dope.
You can't sell dope. That is one of the things you are on probation for. You cannot sell drugs while on probation.
I cannot work while on probation? How am I supposed to make money?
I did not say you could not work. I said you cannot sell drugs. Now please put the contents of your pockets on the hood of my car.
You can't search me without a warrant. I know my rights.
Do you remember those papers you signed in court?
Yeah.
Well, those were your conditions of probation. One of those conditions states that I can search you without a warrant.
That is bullshit. I did not know that. My public pretender did not tell me that.
If you did not like your court-appointed attorney, why didn't you hire your own?
What? Use my hard-earned drug money to pay for some sleazy lawyer?
It does not matter at this point. Didn't you read your conditions of probation before you signed them?
Fuck no. All I cared is that I was not going to go to prison, and I was getting out of jail that day.
Well, if you had read them, you would know that I can search you without a warrant. You would also know that you can't go to bars like this one and you can't consume alcohol as well.
What the fuck? Next you're going to tell me I can't see my girlfriend.
Is your girlfriend Susie Rottencroach?
Yeah.
The same 15-year-old girl you were living with? The same girl you put in the hospital after a verbal disagreement?
Yeah. She's the mother of one of my 8 kids.
You can't have contact with her. She is listed as a victim in your case.
This is crap. You cannot get in the way of love. Who the fuck do you think you are?
I am your PO.
Look, man. You cannot judge me. Only God can judge me.
I will be sure to let your judge know how you feel.
You are not going to violate me, are you?
If by violate you mean that I will document your non-compliance with the terms and conditions of your probation, then yes.
Fuck.
If by violate you mean the same thing that you did to that 15-year-old, then no.
Hey. She looked at least 25.
Where did you meet her?
Outside the big building on 4th Street. Lincoln something.
Lincoln Junior High?
Yeah. That's the place.
You can no longer have any contact with her. And another thing, I want you to go drop tomorrow.
What? Why do I have to drop? I don't have a drug problem.
Right. Sure. I am no therapist, but your file stated that you started drinking when you were 10, and that you started smoking pot at age 8. It went on to say that you self-reported having experimented with and have recreationally used cocaine, heroin, mushrooms, LSD, spice, bath salts, hash, fentanyl, ketamine and methylendioxymethamphetamine.
Methylendioxymethamphetamine? What the hell is that?
Adam, Bean, Blue Kisses, Clarity, Club Drug, Disco Biscuits, Hug Drug, Love Drug, Lover's Speed, Mercedes, New Yorkers, Peace, Roll, White Dove, X, XTC.
Oh. Yeah. That is good shit.
It went on to say that you have been court-ordered to attend substance abuse counseling 5 times in the past, and each time you were discharged for getting high in group. So you don't think you have a drug problem?
No.
Will your drop tomorrow be clean?
It should be.
What do you mean by should be?
Yeah. Today is Friday, right?
When was the last time you used?
Just before sentencing when I signed the plea.
You understand that by using before signing your plea or before sentencing could invalidate those as you were under the influence.
Sweet. Does this mean I'm off probation?
They don't pay me enough for this. Look. Report to my office on Monday so we can go over your conditions.
Okay, I need you to help me on Monday get back on food stamps. Can you believe they took my food stamps away when I was in jail? What a bunch of assholes. And my state-paid medical benefits were taken away, and I need to see a doctor about this itching burning sensation I have when I pee.
Why don't you sell that gold chain if you need to buy food, and there is a free clinic just down the street.
Hey man. You are my PO. You were supposed to help me. I want a new PO who understands me.
You cannot just switch your PO, it does not work that way. Now, I went by your house and there was a large pit bull in the yard. You will have to get rid of it. Also, it appeared as though your mother was afraid of the dog as she would not go outside to talk with me.
What were you doing at my house? You cannot just show up to my house and talk to my mother. I'm 43 years old.
Yes, I can, and indeed am required to check on your residence, and since you live with your mother, I will be speaking with her frequently. Stop trying to change the subject. That dog needs to go.
Why do I have to get rid of my dog? He is a friendly dog and never hurt anyone.
What is his name?
Diablo the cop killer.
Well, Diablo has to go.
This is such horseshit. How will I make extra money fighting him on the weekends?
I'm afraid your weekend will be busy completing the 300 hours of community service work the judge ordered.
Okay, how much does it pay?
It does not pay anything. It is community service. You need to give back to society.
What? Give back to society? What the hell are you talking about? What has society ever given me?
You mean other than the government-subsidized housing, the food stamps, the free medical care, the special education classes for the 7 years you were in school, and the discounted public transportation?
Oh. That reminds me. Can't I have a bus pass? Or maybe you could give me a ride home.
No. The only ride I will give you is to the county jail.
Fine. That is only a half-mile from my house. I can walk the rest of the way.
By the way, I need to get your current phone number. The one you gave the court has been disconnected.
I don't have a phone.
What is that?
That is my girlfriend's phone.
Let me see it.
It is not mine. It belongs to Susie.
Just hand over the phone.
Fine.
Oh my God. There are pornographic pictures on this phone. And is this you and Susie flashing gang signs surrounded by piles of marijuana and cash?
No. That is oregano, and we were showing some sign language that Susie is learning at Pima Community College. She is studying nursing and wants to specialize in helping the blind.
She wants to help the blind, so she is studying sign language.
Yep.
Just be in my office at 8 on Monday.
That could be a slight problem.
Why? What is the problem?
Well, the police took my car when they arrested me.
Do you think that might be because that car did not belong to you? That is why you were indicted for theft of means of transportation.
I did not know the car was hot. I just borrowed it from my friend who owed me money for an 8-ball and some chronic I gave him.
You did not think the broken steering column with a bandana wrapped around it was suspicious? Or the fact that the key to the car was a screwdriver?
No. Not really. All my friends' cars are like that. Besides, I was only guilty of possession of a dangerous drug, not theft.
Your plea was for possession, but you had 26 different counts on your indictment.
I should have taken it to trial. If my lawyer had been any good, I would have.
You were caught selling 20 grams of meth to an undercover cop, while in a stolen vehicle, with 50 pounds of marijuana in the trunk, hidden under 3 Mexican undocumented workers. There was an AK-47 under the front seat with the serial number filed off, 2 half-naked and intoxicated teenage girls in the back seat, and you were buck naked from the waist down. When the police tried to arrest you, you bit one of them, then ran through an elementary school playground trying to escape. Many of those kids are still in counseling. And the entire incident was recorded on 5 people's cell phones and a news crew camera that happened to be there on an unrelated story.
See. I should have taken it to trial. The whole thing was entrapment.
Let's just move on. I read in your file that you are associated with the Aryan Brotherhood. Do you still claim membership?
You bet. Us white guys have to stick together, you know.
But your girlfriend Susie is half black and half Hispanic.
Hey. No, she is not. She just tans very easily. Why don't you just shut up and stop judging me?
I'm not judging you. I just find it interesting that someone whose mother is Jewish and is dating a half Hispanic, half black girl is a white supremacist.
White power. White power. Down with the Zionists.
Knock that crap off.
Sorry. I thought some of my homies might be watching.
Just make sure you are in my office on Monday.
Okay, but Susie will have to drive me.
Susie cannot drive you to the probation office.
You racist pig. You think because she is black that she cannot drive? Or maybe you think women should not be behind the wheel? I want to talk to your supervisor.
Actually, I was thinking that 1. You cannot have contact with her, and 2. She is 15 years old and does not have a license.
Oh. Well. It was nice talking with you, but I have to go. I have to pick Susie up from Raiders Reef. She is working tonight.
She works in a strip club.
No. She is 15, you idiot. She is not old enough to have a job. She turns tricks behind the club by the dumpsters. See you sometime next week. Or so.
I went to college for 4 years for this.